What's up, Michael? How you doing, buddy? Hello, Victoria May Wallace. How you guys tonight? I'm just hanging out. I was bored. Thought I'd go live. What's up, Michael? How you doing, buddy? Just hanging out. Crazy days out there in this world. Thank you for the drone, Michael. It's fun. I got to go get some more batteries for the controller because the batteries I had were almost dead. But thank you. I having fun with it. Have you been flying your drones lately, Michael? Victoria, how you feeling, hon? Oh, that's okay, Michael. That's cool. I got to go to town anyway. I'll probably be going tomorrow or the next day. Victoria, I'm sure sorry for what you're going through, sweetheart. I bet you are drained, darling. Hello, Skydiving Pickle. How you doing? Yeah, I'm just hanging out. If anybody wants, I'm gonna put a link in there. If anybody wants to pop up and say hi. Victoria, yeah, you hang in there, sweetheart. I know what you're going through is rough. When you lose somebody in your family, it's hard. It's hard when you lose anybody. And this unrest in the world right now is not helping things, I'll tell you. Or in the United States, anyway. What's up, Daydream? Come on in, my friend. You just got to bed, did you? I was bored and thought I'd play around with StreamYard a little bit. Hello, Victoria. How are you, sweetie?
Oh, I'm better than I was earlier today. Can you hear me?
Good. Good.
Oh,
I'm sure sorry what you're going through. Yes, I can hear you, darling. I hear you.
it was just it was my only brother, so yeah, it was my only brother, and um, I thought he was gonna get better, but then when I woke up this morning, my little sister called me, and she told me that he passed away, and then I saw my sister's post, and she said he was peaceful, and I'm thankful for that. Uh, that
Yeah.
he died at like 11:49 last night, and
I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
yeah, I hate to be a boohoo bummer baby.
Okay. It's
Like
all right.
I'm doing a lot better. Like I said tonight, I've been crying so much today off and on that it just totally drained everything from me.
I bet. Well, my thoughts and prayers are with you, sweetheart.
I hope you have a wonderful night, Gina, and I
You too, my
love
love.
your shows. I keep trying to watch as much as I can, but there's so many people, and
There is.
everybody's got so many videos. I don't think I could ever, in the rest of my lifetime, I watch every single one because some are like video chats that are over 2 hours long and stuff. It's like daydreams, Gary's daydreams. Uh, I was trying to watch through his one day, and I had to do some errands, so I left it.
Uh-huh.
I left it going, and so that he would
That's
get
what
that,
I do.
so he could get the airtime. You know what I mean? And I thought when I
Yep.
came back, I thought, okay, well, I should be at least 4 or 5 down the line, and I come back and I had only gotten to, I think, the third video. And I was like, whoa,
Right.
wait a minute.
All these guys are great to watch. All of them. Sometimes I'll just put on their playlist and put it on when I go to sleep and listen to them as I'm going to sleep. Not that they're boring or put me to sleep. It's just kind of nice to have somebody around that knows what it feels like.
Yeah, one night I did that though, and I had like 4 different windows, YouTube windows open, and each one of them was like one was Amy, one was Daydream, one was you, and one was Jerry. And I had them all down. I mean, to where you can kind of hear them because I know if the volume's off, you guys don't get the time.
Right.
So I had the volume
Exactly.
up
Yeah.
just that tiny little bit past that point, and it was like a jumble of voices. But I love Daydream, I love Gary, but you know whose voice stood out over all of those voices was Gary's.
Yeah. Yeah. That southern accent does it. That southern
Yeah,
accent. It's relaxing. It's like
it
an old friend.
It really is. And then
Yeah.
I would hear like the jumbles of everybody else's voices in the background and stuff. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go sleep now.
Right. Well, I'm glad you stopped in. So sweet of you, darling. And my thoughts and prayers are with you.
Thank
You try
you.
to rest. You try to get you some rest tonight.
And I thank Daydream and Gina or Amy and everybody. Everybody's been so
Yeah.
kind and sending out their sympathies to me, and I so appreciate that. You guys, like I said on your one of your videos, I named off a few, and I said that was just a few of many that I consider now, that I've been on your live feeds and talked to you guys so much that I really
Yeah.
consider you guys my friends. So when I say you're my friends, I'm not just saying it. And I know
Yeah.
somebody was talking about that the other day, that people say, oh, they're my friends too freely, or that I love you too
Right.
freely. But you know what? That's me. I do love people. And if I say I love you, it's because there's something about you that has attracted me enough to you to say, I consider
Right.
you my friend and I really do love you. And
Yeah.
so, you guys all, if I tell you that, I'm not just saying it. You can take it to heart
Well, we
because I
all love
mean it.
you too, darling. We all love you too.
So, yeah, I'm going to go to sleep, but I wanted to say hi to you. And I know that there's not many people awake right now, but I know some will pop
No,
up
there's
when
not.
they'll start popping up when they
I
see
I,
your.
I just jumped on here because I was bored and nothing good on but bad news I've noticed, and so I thought I'd jump on and see if I could change that a little bit.
Yeah, see, and then that's why I quit going to Facebook so much, is because all
Yeah.
I see is gloom and despair and
Yeah.
violence and ugliness and,
Yeah.
vulgarity. I mean, people, every post you see, it's got this horrible vulgarity in it, like that's just the way people talk. And I'm like, why? Why is every other word got to be the F word or a bad word? Why can't people just
Because
talk?
they were not taught any different, is what I think.
It's
you know?
horrible. I mean, I don't like a lot of what I see in the world. So, I drop out of so much of everything, and I just kind of search you guys out because you guys
Right.
aren't vulgar, and you guys aren't always talking gloom despair, and you guys are always smiling and happy and making each other
Yeah.
laugh. And so
I
honestly,
agree.
that's why your channels are building, because you guys do that. And I'm going to keep watching you guys because you do that. And
Thank you,
I'm going to
sweetheart.
keep calling you guys my friends. So I love you. Good night.
Always be.
Sleep
Good night,
tight.
sweetheart.
Bye.
You too. Bye. Hello, RV Ashes and April. How are you? Yes, Boone, laughter is one of the best medicines there is. New Horizons, I hope your teeth are doing better. Your bad tooth is doing better. Anybody wants to jump up here, let me know. The fur babies are asleep all the way through the van. They were outside for 5 hours today, so they're all tired. They're all sleeping. I got one kind of snoring down here at the foot of the bed. How's those shed wars going, Boone? But other than that, I'm just hanging out. Justin, you're welcome to come up, my friend, if you want to too. Sit and chat. Oh, that's good. They're doing awesome, Boone. That's awesome. So, Team Woodcutter is thriving. Good night, Bob. You have a great night, buddy. Congratulations on the new phone. That's good, Boone. That's good. Awesome. Yeah, like I said, I was just jumping on here tonight to get more familiar with StreamYard, get more relaxed with it, because I go on tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Pacific time, and it's K&R Destinations is going to come in. I'm going to do a little interview with them. We just put that together yesterday with them, or I did, and haven't even got too much done on that yet. I had already had a thumbnail up and them not on it, so it's going to be fly by the seat of your pants, and that's the best way to keep it for me. That's okay, Justin. Nice to see you, and thank you for being on here helping me out, buddy, for in the moderation. Awesome. Oh, I was just trying to get comfortable with going live, just by the seat of my pants, just so if there's dead air or something, I don't get uncomfortable. I'm just hanging out. Uh, and then I was bored too, and there was nothing on TV or on Hulu that I wanted to watch. Oh, New Horizons. This is actually paneling that I put it up temporary because I want to do like a shiplap or a tongue and groove, but this was cheap, and so instead of putting it straight up and down, I put it sideways, so it'd look a little different. Hey, Farm Okie SLT,
Hey,
how you doing?
I'm good. Hey, I'm gonna tweak the shirt I got on a little bit. I got this is like a demo shirt. Um, I no, I got it. I got it. I ordered it, but I wanted to see how it looked on the shirt before I done the. I like it. It's just before I do make make the like merch shirt,
Nice,
I'm gonna
nice.
tweak this a little.
There you go. Thank you, Daydream. Awesome. Hey, really creative travel. I couldn't even say that tonight. Holy moly. Yeah, New Horizons. I like this, but I want to put like shiplap or maybe tongue and groove on the wall. That's what a lot of this build as I went. I wish I would have moved into the van just with a bed and built it out the way I wanted it as I went. Because now the things that I did get in here, there's a couple of things I want to take out and change. So, but I have so much storage room and I really don't have that much to store. So I could, I want to take out my table because I don't use that. And the benches on each side are storage. I want to take all that out and put like a lazy boy chair. And that way I could have a chair right there. Because usually I sit here in my bed because it's not comfortable to sit down there at the table. So yeah, I think I want to do that. Hello, Ruby's Life in Oregon. How are you? So what are you up to tonight, Farm Okie?
Oh, I'm going to do an interview on Saturday. What it is
awesome.
My son and a few other members of my family, they have disabilities. So I'm I'm real big on trying to help them and I was going to try to help someone else.
Awesome. Awesome. Are you from Oklahoma? Is that where you live?
Yes.
That's where I'm from. I was born and raised in Oklahoma. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was born and raised in Oklahoma. Spent most of my life there. Roy, if you want to come up, you're welcome to, buddy.
The S is my son's initial, and the L is my initial, and the T is our last name. So.
Oh well, that's awesome. Yeah, what part of Oklahoma are you from?
Northeast.
I was right around. I was born in Oklahoma. I was born in Oklahoma City, but I lived in Choctaw and Moore and Ada, Oklahoma.
Yeah. I went to Ada once. And it was nice, you know.
Right. It's been a lot of years. I've been in Oregon for 20 years. I like it out here. But yeah, I don't miss the tornadoes at all.
Well, I don't really care for the tornadoes, but And now they're like getting earthquakes here. You know,
Right.
there was
Right.
one in one town here. It was kind of like over by Tulsa, um, north, kind of west of Tulsa. It was
Good night,
they had
daydream about nice things, buddy.
one of those there. They had earthquake there, and so yeah, my I could do without the earthquakes and the tornadoes, you know. But but
Right.
I moved I moved away from the farm, you know. I've always came back, you
Right.
know.
Exactly.
So
Oh, 96 gal. The first place I mentioned, Choctaw.
yeah, uh, I I have a cousin that lives close to there. Um, but so I don't know.
Yeah, 96. 96 gal. That's where I went to school, high school. There and in Moore. I went to school with Toby Keith actually in Moore in my senior year.
Wow. I couldn't imagine doing that.
Oh well, he was just a regular old guy then. He wasn't anybody big, but they named the school in front of or the street in front of the school Toby Keith Avenue years later. So yeah, he was a big football player, big time. He was really good. But yeah, the fur babies are all sleeping. And Jacob jumped up here a minute ago, and now he's just looking at me like, who am I talking to?
But, but I like
So
that
you
to
got
hunt.
animal? Do you got
Uh,
animals?
well, yeah, but all mine are outside.
Ah,
They let's see. I have a dog, and then there's a dog was that she was born of another dog that we had. So this place is the only place she ever known. But my
right.
dog Bob, he was a stray that I got last year. He came up and he was just, yeah, I was just kind of, and I just named him Bob, and he'd been here ever since.
Right on. Right on. Yeah, I ended up with cats because I where I lived before I moved into my van, you couldn't have dogs, and so I had a couple of cats, and I ended up with 5 cats right before I moved out. But it works out pretty good. This van is big, it's a bread truck. That's what it is, and they can go outside and stuff when I'm parked, so they're happy and healthy and sassy.
Well, we had some barn cats, but that's all they are, barn cats. They stay out in the barn.
Oh, Boone, your cat's name Meow Meow Prince. I like that.
Yeah, they're just barn cats.
Good night, Ruby.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. I think I'm just going to be hanging out in the van or outside the van. I've got a. What's crazy is you open my the gas door, and the other day when I opened it to put gas in, there's a black widow in there, a nest of a black widow. So I got to get that taken care of tomorrow, and And then on Saturday, I'm going out to a friend of mine's house to visit with them for a while. And they've got, they raise little wiener dogs and horses. So I'm sure I'll get a good video out of that.
Well, I do lives on Saturday at 4 o'clock Central Time.
Oh, nice. Well, I'll try to jump in. That's cool. Is that the only day you go live?
Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
that's the only day I go.
Good. So everybody remember that Farm Okie SLT goes live on Saturday nights. What time?
4 p.m. Central Time.
4 p.m. Central. Got it.
Yeah. I'm kind of a little nervous though.
Are you? Why are you nervous about?
I've been doing this live a little bit for a little bit, and I still get nervous doing them.
Yeah, I don't really get nervous. I don't want nobody to get bored. So that's, practicing by flying by the seat of your pants. I think that's the way to do it. Oh, you guys don't have black widows up there, Justin? Yeah, we've got them here, a lot of them. Black widows and brown recluse.
Oh, there's some here in Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, I've seen many of them in Oklahoma.
I know a gal that she was at someone's house and they were just kind of put on around the house and she got bit.
Woo.
And the gal put like whiskey on the bite, and within days it looked like it was almost completely gone.
Wow. Yeah, I had a friend get bit by a black widow here. She got real sick. The bite didn't get infected or anything, but she got sick. And then a friend of mine in Oklahoma got bit by a brown recluse, and they almost lost their leg over it. It was bad. I'd never seen anything like that.
Well, that spider was a brown recluse, and then my Bubba, which is my baby brother, he got bit on his leg by a brown recluse. The doctor had told him, he said, if you didn't come to the hospital when you did, your leg would have been taken off.
Yeah, those brown recluse can be really nasty bites. That's for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, so now do you work or do you are you stay at home or?
Well, don't really like my son's got a disability, but like him, I also have one. But but I try to say I'm learning how to garden, and I'm doing it in buckets. So
nice. And yeah, I don't work anymore. I'm disabled too. So yeah, when my heart went bad, I had to quit working. So that's been hard to get used to, not working.
I mean, I still go on. I still kind of. There's a river about that way from me, and there's also one that way. But sometimes I go fishing, and I haven't been able to go fishing because it's been raining so much here. It rained for 10 days straight. And so,
wow.
So I'm hoping sometime within the next few days, I'll be able to go fishing.
Good night, RV Ashes in April.
Haven't been in. My nephew, he died last year,
Oh, I'm
and
sorry to hear that, huh?
we were going to go fishing last year, but before that, his mama had died the year before that, and I went that year, but I haven't been. I guess it's in over a year. I think last time I went fishing was September of 18.
Oh, wow.
I was going to go
September
last year.
18th?
Yeah.
I
September of
haven't gone
2000.
fishing much up here. Hello, there's one of the real stars right here. He thinks he's a star.
What's his name?
This is Jacob. I've had Jacob for 10 years. I rescued him when he was a baby. Some kids were throwing him up in the air, and I ran over and caught him and took him away. Yes, he thinks that if I'm talking to somebody else, he needs to be right in the mix of things. Don't you, buddy? Yes, I know. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Griffin Fish Room. How you doing? Miss Southern Belle. We're just hanging out, talking, chilling like villains. You did see a pretty cat, Justin. He is this guy right here. He don't like it that I'm talking and nobody's in here. He thinks I'm talking to him. Buddy, what are you doing?
Yeah. He looks like a spoiled cat.
Oh, yes, he is. They're all spoiled, aren't you? Oh, I know. I love you too. I love you too. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Good night, Boone. Thank you for stopping in.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a video with my dog Bob on it. I followed him around one day and I filmed him. I just haven't got around to it's just of him, I haven't got around to putting it out there. Yeah.
Right on. Griffin Fish Room, there's a link in there if you want to jump up, bud. Hang out, say hi. We're just chilling.
So where are you at now?
Where am I at?
Yeah.
You mean what state? I'm in Oregon. Southern Oregon. I'm about 17 miles from the Rogue River in Grants Pass. I mean, I'm about 17 miles out of Grants Pass. I'm out in the country, actually, out in the mountain area.
Ah.
Yep, I stay out here. I try to stay out of town. I don't go into town. My van, I can stealth park if I need to, but I like being out in the country more. Whoops. Ugh. The cat moved the camera. But good night, Thrifty Angela. Yeah, it nothing exciting tonight, guys, but just thought I'd jump on here for a little bit. I'm not going to stay on too long. I'm just getting kind of relaxed being on the camera. Oh, thank you, Miss Southern Belle. Thank you. Yeah, I enjoy cooking. I like to cook outside a lot. I have a deck on the back of my van, and I can set my stove out there or my grill out there and cook out there. Okay, Griffith Fisher, and thank you for stopping by, my friend.
So, do you like working?
Well, I miss working because I don't work anymore because when my heart went bad, I had to go on disability. Only 25% of my heart was working. And so I had to get that up to working 30% so I could get a pacemaker. And so therefore I really can't work anything that's like real too hard to do or whatever, and I have super high blood pressure. So yeah, I miss working. I was a caregiver for the last 15 years of my life. And then before that, I was a truck driver and a musician. So I do miss working. But I knew being a truck driver, I could live in a van. And so that's what I decided to do with the last part of my life is what I wanted to do, travel or and be mobile.
Do you like it out there in Oregon?
Yeah, the weather is very easy to deal with. It gets cold and it gets hot. Like we had 95 the other day. I think the hottest I've ever seen it here is about 105 where I'm at, but it's a different kind of heat. It's not sticky at all. No humidity really during that time. And then during the winter, it's not cold like it is in Oklahoma. It gets cold, but not bitter cold. Oklahoma, that wind blows. It's 20 degrees outside, and the wind starts blowing. It gets 20 below. It feels like.
Yeah.
Oh, you were a
Yeah.
caregiver too, Miss Southern Belle. That's awesome. And yes, I play guitar. I don't have one right now. The one I had was stolen. But I do play guitar. I played in bands here in Oregon for quite a while, a lot of years. My daughter lives here. She's only about 30 minutes from where I'm at. And I've got 2 grandbabies, and that's my only family.
You don't have any more family back here in Oklahoma?
Well, my half sister and half brother live in Oklahoma, and that's about it. Yes, I've seen that guitar app. I was gonna download. I just seen that last week. Where you can play it on the phone. It looks fun to play. That's what I like about using a mosquito. Oh shoot. That's what I like using about GarageBand for some of my music on my videos is that you can run the loops together and stuff. I like doing that.
Yeah, I used to play guitar a long time ago.
Nice. I don't read a whole lot. Hang on, I don't read a whole lot, Miss Southern Belle. I listen to a lot of audiobooks. Right now I'm in the Dresden Files series. I found them on YouTube, and I really like those.
I like the
I just
the books that you actually hold and actually read.
yeah. I
I
never
like
have
to
been a
read.
big reader. I never have been a big reader, but I like listening to audiobooks. And when I do read a book, it's usually an autobiography or something like that. I like that stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, so you play guitar, Miss Southern Belle? The GarageBand app it's kind of hard to use sometimes. Well, it took a while to learn it. But at the end of my video, the song that I use at the end of my video is one I put together on there. It's at the end of all my videos. But the rest of my music comes from Epidemic Sound and what's in iMovie, the songs they have in there.
Yeah, my papa, he taught me how to play guitar, but when he died, I quit playing.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah,
you should pick it up again. Keep it
I've been
going.
thinking, I've been thinking about it. I haven't quite made my mind yet. Yeah,
No, I've never used those apps, Miss Southern Belle. I'll check them out. I'll check them out for sure.
do you
Yeah, I like to try different things. Go ahead, honey. Go ahead.
have any grandbabies?
Yes, I have two. I have two granddaughters. One is almost 3, and one is 7 months old.
Aw, they're
They are the joy of my life. I love them so much. But I haven't got to see my daughter much lately because of all this Rona stuff going on, in the world. And so but yeah, because I'm older, um, and she has to go to town a lot more, and she's worried about being around me too much. But we FaceTime on the phone and stuff.
yeah. mm, We
Oh, Miss Southern Belle, you shouldn't stop making them. You should keep making them. Oh, that's cool, Justin. If we ever get together, we'll have to jam. I played rhythm and lead, but a lot of my lead, I played blues, a lot of blues songs. Um, like 80s rock and old blues and 70s rock. That's kind of where I stayed at with what I was playing. Yes, grands are the best, my dear. Do
I
I
ain't got
collect anything?
I ain't got no
Miss
babies.
Southern Belle, yes. You don't have grandbabies yet?
No.
Ah, they're a joy. Miss Southern Belle, I collect I like wooden boxes, little wooden boxes or cigar boxes. I collect those a lot. Um I like I like silver, anything silver. I like silver coins and rings and stuff like that. I have a pretty good silver collection. But yeah, wooden boxes are my favorite thing I collect. Oh, Justin, you play hard rock and metal. Right on. Um, it's hard. I mean, I like some hard rock. I like well, what I call hard rock and maybe what you call hard rock is a different. I like the hardest stuff I like to play is I like Metallica. I can play a little bit of Metallica, not a whole lot, but I'm more of like Led Zeppelin, Ozzy Osbourne. Uh, let's see, um, like Guns N' Roses. I mean, somewhere in that genre of guitar is what I like. You was a hippie in your days, right on. Hippie is cool. I would have loved to have been able to go to Woodstock. I was a baby, but I would have loved to have been able to go. What kind of music you listen to, Farmoki?
Well, I I used to listen to a lot of um Bob Seger and Alabama and Maryland
Oh
and
yeah, all right,
Bon Jovi, but now I
Bon
kind of
Jovi. Yes,
but now I just mainly I just kind of listen to church music now. One of my
right
favorite
on.
songs now is uh it's called My Father's Greater Than All. It if you can actually look it up on YouTube. It's um it's co- it's played by Keith Moore.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Hello,
I
Forever Nomad
I went
2017.
this church I go to. Uh, it that's where I heard it, and the music that I have uh that I put on my YouTube, it is basically music I we sang at church.
Nice.
So
Nice. Hello, Dan the Mountain Man. How are ya? Miss Southern Belle, yes. Rolling Stones, Janis Joplin, and Cat Stevens. Love all those guys. I'm a big Stones fan for sure.
that one song that Bob
Yes,
Seger,
Tina Turner. What song,
it's
hun?
called that one song. It's called Bob Seger sings it. It's called "I Like Old Time Rock and Roll."
Oh yeah, that's a good song. Yes.
I was
Tina
very
Turner rocks the
scared.
house. Tina Turner is awesome.
I was under 5 years old when I heard that song, and I
Really
remember, yeah,
nice. Oh, that's cool. Forever Nomad, 2017. I play my own music too. Also, now Miss Southern Belle, you just named my favorite of all time. Well, they have my favorite song of all time, Meatloaf, but the song, my favorite song of all time is Paradise by the Dashboard Light. That was my favorite song to play, my favorite song to dance to sing to. It tells a story from the beginning to the end. That's what I like about it. I
yeah,
Fly Away, yep, that's a good one too.
yeah. Uh, if you go back,
Oh, you found your dog at the animal shelter. That's good, Dan the Mountain Man. That's good. Are you going to be able to pick him up tomorrow? Mick Jagger's your cousin? Nice. Can't go wrong with a cousin like that. Oh, Hotel California was one of the first songs I learned how to play on guitar. That's a great song. That's awesome, Dan. I'm glad you're going to get it back. That's awesome. Yeah, before I moved into my van, when it was when I first got sick, I was in the hospital getting my pacemaker done. And the people that were watching my cats, I had only had 3 cats then, accidentally let one out the window, which is Jacob's sister. And so 6 months later, I moved into, or you see, no, yeah, 6 months later, I was out where I'm at now. So it's been about 6 months ago. But I was looking through. My daughter texted me. She goes, "Mom, the shelter has your cat. I know it's her." And so I called them, and they wanted $125 to let me have her back, but they wouldn't. I couldn't afford it. It made me sick because I rescued her and Jacob at the same time. Uh, and yeah, she was just like a baby to me, but it made me sick. They wouldn't. I had to give them $125 to get her back, and I couldn't. She was spayed and she had all her shots, but she got out the window when the people that were taking care of my cats when I was in the hospital, and so they wouldn't let me have her, or well, they would for $125.
man, yeah,
House of the Rising Sun, yes, Miss Southern Belle, that is a good one too. Yeah, Justin, I have so many songs. I can honestly, I do have a favorite, but I have a lot of favorites uh, that that bring back memories. Any song, you know, stuff from when I was younger and when I played. Uh, But House of the Rising Sun is one of the first ones I learned also. It was right around the same time I learned Hotel California. Okay, Roy, I'll throw up a link, buddy. There we go. There you go. I threw it out there. Catch it with a glove.
There you go.
Yeah, I like folk music also, Forever Nomad. Yeah, Rod Stewart, another one of my favorites. Miss Southern Belle, we have a lot of the same taste for sure. I can't see internet. My internet may be kicking a little bit. I'm gonna bring. You ready? Hey, Roy.
Hey, what's up?
What are you doing, buddy?
Finally sitting down from
How you doing?
pretty good now, sore back, but finally sitting down from a supply trip that seemed to last forever today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just
Yeah, I hate going to town. I only go to town. I only go to town about once a month, but I hate it.
about every 2 weeks for us.
How's Miss Becky doing? How's Miss
Snor-
Becky doing?
Snoring.
Right on. This morning worked out really good with all of us the way we went in line.
Yeah, until my damn internet got all wonky.
Yeah, I did. It got kind of wonky. Mine gets wonky once in a while. As long as my back door is open, I get pretty good internet. But I guess it's because my van is all aluminum. But if I shut my door, it's hard to get it with any of my devices.
Oh, this fuzzy camera. Don't ever buy a Google Pixel 4 XL.
I'm so glad you said that because I almost got a Google Pixel.
Don't.
Dan the Mountain Man saying, "Hey Roy," Miss Southern Belle saying, "Hey
Hey,
Roy."
I can't see the chat, so there. Well, I can if I flip back. Hey, Dan the Mountain Man. What's up, Griffin? Miss Southern Belle. You got pretty good turnout, and your lives are going awesome.
I just jumped on here tonight because nobody was on, and I was bored and watching all the bad news out there. I thought, man, I'm gonna just jump on and practice being live without a format of any kind, and so hey, it works, Trying to be comfortable. Yeah. Whoops. But I'm comfortable with all you guys. I know you guys,
Careful with these late
Tomorrow
nights.
night I've got tomorrow night at 5 my time Pacific. I go on for Jerry Holly, but I talked to K&R Destinations yesterday, and they're going to come on, and I really like that channel. I'm going to try to help them out a little bit. So if you guys don't have K&R Destinations, hop over there and push that subscribe button and smash the bell.
Hey, you want to go live during my time tomorrow? Because I can't.
What time do you go live?
Right after you did today, whatever time that was. I'm having a heck of a time remembering.
Oh, in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, so, okay, so I went live at 9. Is somebody else on at 9?
I don't know.
Are you going on or are you going on at 10 every day?
Yeah. That was the plan.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to jump on there. If I jump on before 10, then I'll just say I'm jumping in, tell them you guys couldn't make it, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I got to make a little road trip tomorrow.
Oh, good, Justin. Yeah, K&R destinations are awesome. You got to do a road trip tomorrow?
Yeah, got to go down to Parker and get the mail, and it's over 100 degrees there, so we're gonna go early in the morning and get back.
Woo! Thank you, 96 gal. Thank you for the compliment, sweetheart.
Back. Let me look.
Yeah, I got a drone today in the mail. It's like a little bitty mini drone. It don't have a camera or anything, but I've been playing with that today to learn how to fly it. That way, when I do get a good drone, I don't crash it and burn.
Let's see.
Yeah, if anybody don't have K&R, the link is right there. Justin put it in, and that would be excellent. You guys jump over there and smash that bell. 100 degrees? Holy smokes. Woo! 111?
Well, that's Wednesday. Tuesday's 108.
Oh, 108.
Come on. Focus.
Oh, God.
It ain't gonna focus.
Do you guys stay pretty cool? Do you stay pretty cool where you're at now?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, since we've come to Flagstaff, well, Belmont, Williams area too. Well, Flagstaff area. Tonight was the first night we actually had turned air conditioner on. It didn't stay on long. Yeah, as soon as the sun went down, it was turn that off.
Did you see the video I released today about the generator, how to run my air conditioner?
I seen you released it, and I do plan on watching it, but today didn't go as planned.
Yeah,
I did not expect that script to take long.
Well, I will tell you that this little AI power, it's an off-name brand, but it works so good. And it's a 2,000 watt inverter generator, 1,600 running watts, and it ran my air conditioner with no problem.
Wow, good. Oh, yeah, we actually turned it on. It got a little. We could have went without it, but dogs are panting a little bit, and they were good. So on the trip today, so we turned the air on them for them anyway. Plus, I hadn't run it in a while.
Well, when I put I turned it on for the other day for 2 hours. Right at the end of the day, it was 95, but it really didn't get hot in here until the sun hit the front windshield, and the front of my van is all windows. And it got a little warm, so I turned it on. But if my cats are outside, they stay plenty cool in the shade. And then, but I got a little uncomfortable, turned it on for 2 hours, and then that was it, you know.
Put that foil bubble over them windows.
Yeah, I just got me a new roll of it for that because I used it all up here on my ceilings that I had. I covered the whole ceiling with it. And then I had to order some more. I used the one with the foam inside of it, not the air bubbles.
Oh, yeah, okay. I used to make the one with the bubbles.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But yeah, we put that stuff in our cab windows and made a huge difference when it started getting warm out there at Quartzsite.
Nice.
We use it still here.
What does the temperature like in Quartzsite during the winter time?
70s, 80s in the daytime, 20s, 30s at nighttime.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, we had to run the heater at nighttime quite a few times at Quartzsite. Then there was times we didn't have to. It can go from summer to fall day by day there. I guess would be the
Yeah,
best
really
way to
quick.
describe it.
Really quick. Now,
That
do
sounds
you
like-
I've
guys
seen
do
videos
this?
where.
I mean,
Oh, go ahead.
do you guys do this every year? I mean, like, are you out that way every year?
This is our first year. And the way it's going to be a year.
You're gonna stay out there a year. I've been to. I used to live in Arizona. My dad was a horse shearer when I was a kid, and we used to go to Flagstaff and Prescott a lot to the horse tracks, and because he shoed race horses, and I loved Prescott, Arizona. That was my favorite. Oh, you turned sideways on me. There you are.
I had some tabs open on the phone I forgot to close out. And sometimes that bites me. Again, Google Pixel 4 XL, don't buy one.
Don't buy a Google Pixel. I'll remember that.
I almost pulled into the Verizon store today to get Becky's phone's been getting hot.
Yeah.
Seems to be all right now. We took it out of the kitchen.
What kind of fridge do you guys use?
Oh, it's right here. Of course, everything is right here in here.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna get me one of those Apicool, like they're like a 12-volt fridge, and the back part is I think there's a freezer in the back part maybe, but they're only at $179. So what I want to do is get another battery. I want to get another battery and one of those.
What size?
Gosh darn, I don't remember the size of it now. I just found it on Amazon. If you watch Maddie Van Halen, he got the one I want to get. But I can't remember the size of it. You watch what?
Who's Maddie Van Halen?
He's a van lifer on YouTube. His name's Maddie Van Halen. Well, that's the name he goes by. That's not his real name, but he's a fellow van lifer.
The size we look at that and that one you just said, I think it's a 65 quart or something. They're always out of stock on it. But this one's working now, so we don't need one. And I'm not ready because all this right here, there's a cabinet next to it and this fridge. I'm ripping all that out. And I want to put the fridge that you're talking about. We want to put 2 of them over there.
There you go.
And some sort of storage. We don't know yet, but all that's coming out. I mean, that's I think it runs on ammonia refrigerator for coolant. Yeah. I don't really know, but it's 38 years old. And it already screwed up at Quartzsite on us in the now granted it was 99, 98, 100 degrees, 101, 102. I think one time it got to 104 on us. That thing shuts down other than the freezer.
Right. Hello, BC Treasure Trails. How you doing? I just seen you in there.
And 2, that cut down on propane usage because we want our refrigeration on solar, and those are highly efficient.
So, a buddy of mine here has a little square fridge that runs on propane. How much does one of those use of propane? Like
when we
24
just
hours.
run the fridge, we can get when only the fridge is running, and we can get. If we ran only the fridge, we could go 2 months, I'd say, because we're getting 6 weeks.
On how big of a tank?
30 gallon, I think it at 30 pounds.
Shoot. Yeah.
It's the one on the RV.
Yeah, I don't have. Well, I don't have a. I only have like the 5-gallon or the 20-pound tank.
Yeah,
Because I just use
two
it
of
for
them.
cooking. But
Well, now we're doing that.
you
We
have
used to
2 of
do
those.
all the cooking in here. Since we got that Blackstone, we got that out there that we cook on now, and a 2-burner stove out there that I forgot we brought with us.
Yeah.
But now we do 99% of the cooking outside now, unless it's too windy where we can't cook. We got to bring it in here and cook. So that's going to save us on the RV. It's going to save us quite a bit of propane, because now she's only.
Nice.
I don't even go out and start the hot water heater right now. She just
Yeah.
grabs a little bit of water and heats it up on the stove because she don't use very much water now.
Well, see, I have
What-
2
And
20-gallon tanks that are under my bed, and I have a 12-volt pump, but the pump is broke, so I never really use those. And I get by without them because I use a sprayer to take a shower. I have a shower, that I just step into and shower with a sprayer. And I just don't see any. I'm gonna lower my bed down, take those tanks out, lower my bed down so I can turn it into a full size, and then it won't be so high up either that way.
that
Gina,
this is our shower for right now because we're out here boondocking for every weeks and everything. So it helps save
Right.
water that way. And she does dishes with it, is why it's sitting here. Well, we got the 12-volt pump, but the only thing we're using the RV water for is to wash dishes in this thing, and flush the toilet is all.
Good
But yeah,
night, Forever Nomad.
we shower in that water. That's 30 gallons. Shower, flush,
Nice.
and wash dishes with it. We carry
What
one,
was you
2,
saying?
3. We carry 20 gallons of drinking water with us.
Nice. Nice.
I was asking Gina what's her shirt say.
It says, I'm just, what does it say? I'm just a big freaking ray of sunshine.
Oh, and then on the back bumper, I got 29 gallons worth of jugs back there that I fill up, but we only flush and wash with that because them jugs are from our old camping days and they're old plastic. And we use when we use the washing machine, which is right there. Sometimes I'll drain back into those tanks if I and use it for flushing the black water tank if it's time to dump and it's not full or something, or it needs a good flushing, or the gray water tank, flush them out with that.
Right. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm getting tired, and I'll try to go on for you tomorrow. If you go on at the same time, it's 10. I'll jump in and go on tomorrow.
Oh, thank you. I'd appreciate it. Give you the time. And the practice.
Much appreciated. My moderator, thank you so much, Justin, and Bob already left, but thank you guys so much for moderating for me tonight. And thank you, Farmoki SLT, for jumping up here and chatting, and Roy, thank you. You guys rock. All of you do.
Hell, it took me about 45 minutes to get in here.
I know.
Setting up camp, running around like chickens with our heads cut off. Couldn't find my glasses. Couldn't find my shirt. Oh, then yeah, all dusty.
Right.
I got to have a shower first, so I went and took a shower.
Right on. Well, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out, and I will catch you guys tomorrow.
Welcome.
All righty.
All right.
Yeah.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye, hon.